What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout. Super Mario Brothers sells for a crazy amount of money. That's a topic of this video, but before we get to it, if you could please hit the like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Comment below. Let's get to it. So, recently, I just cannot believe that this actually happened. Well, you know what? I can believe it can happen because I'm part of the video game generation. I was a kid when video games became mainstream and left the arcade and went to every single household in the country and all over the world. I'm sure many of you are as well. And Super Mario Brothers is the one that started it all. The Italian plumber, the guy's a legend. He's like the god of video games. So recently, the first Nintendo game in mint condition sold for a crazy amount. Let's get to it. This 1986 Super Mario Bros. Game just broke the record for most expensive ever sold. It's insane. A sealed copy of the iconic Nintendo game Super Mario Bros. I love how it says Bros, right? Was sold Friday for a whopping $660,000 in an auction hosted by the Heritage Auctions in Dallas, shattering the record for the highest amount ever paid for a video game as the market for alternative assets continues its upward ascendancy. Now, when it says market for alternative assets, what they mean is, people used to buy like bars of gold or silver or copper, or they would just buy up real estate. Well, now people are buying up artifacts of the American culture. They're buying up things like video games, comic books, a lot of just different things that people would just throw away and discard. Because they were thrown away and discarded, they're rare and they're things that we all love, so their value goes up. Now, what I'm surprised at is that it went for 660,000 because if you are a fan of the show Pawn Stars, which I am, there was a guy that went in to the pawn shop a couple years ago and he was asking for $1 million, and I think that this might be the person who was selling it. I thought it was kind of high, but the guy still got a pretty good amount of money, 660 grand. And you figure probably the video game cost like maybe $50 when it came out, which at the time was expensive, but geez, try buying a sock for $50 and it being worth almost like $750,000. It's crazy. The record-setting sealed copy, and that's key, it has to be sealed, was given a 9.6 A plus grade. That's almost perfect. If you get a comic book and it's 9.6, it's almost like perfect. Graded by the video game grading company WADA, making it the finest copy known to have been professionally graded for auction. It is also a modified version of the game, which had a limited print run. Wow, that's rare, adding to its scarcity and value. So on top of it being perfect and sealed, it was also a limited printed run. That right there, that probably accounts for half the value right there. That is nuts. The seller, who chose to remain anonymous, yeah, I don't blame him. Do you want everybody to know that you just made 660 grand off a video game? I don't think so. Told the auction house the game was bought as a Christmas gift in the mid-'80s, placed inside a desk drawer that winter, and wasn't moved or touched until being rediscovered earlier this year. I don't know if I buy that story, but if it's mint condition, that means it wasn't really handled. Friday's transaction more than quadruples the previous mark for the most expensive video game sold, a sealed copy of Super Mario Bros. 3 that went for $156,000 in November. I wish I would have left that sealed now when I got it for Christmas many years ago. The previous record for an original Super Mario Bros. Game was 114,000 set last July. I bet that guy that sold it for a little over 100 grand is kicking himself right now. It stayed in the bottom of my desk this whole time since the day I bought it. I never thought anything about it. Good thing you found it. The market for alternative assets, such as trading cards and various forms of sports and entertainment memorabilia, has skyrocketed over the past year. in December. And OPG, I don't know what the heck that is. OPG Wayne Gretzky rookie was purchased at 1.29 million, setting the record for a hockey card sold. The following month, a scarce 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle rookie card sold for 5.2 million, the highest recorded card sale of all time. In February, eBay announced that the trading card category on its platform grew by 142% in 2020 and over 4 million more cards sold compared to the prior year. A 1993 Magic the Gathering, I never got into that. Alpha Black Lotus sold for 500 and however $500,000. I wish I would have gotten into that. Last month, an autographed Luka Doncic rookie card. Well, yeah, that guy's baller. Plays for the Mavericks. Went for 4.6 million. Absolutely crazy. That is nuts. What do you think? If you had the money, would you pay 660 grand for a sealed limited edition Super Mario Bros. #1? I don't know. I think I might buy real estate with that. I don't know. But obviously it paid off. But the question is, whoever bought it at 660,000, they're betting that it's going to be worth more than that. Will somebody pay over $1 million, over $2 million for one of those things? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let me know. Do you think any what other cool stuff would you spend a lot of money on from the 80s and 90s? I'm interested in hearing. There's a lot of comic books that I purchased that I paid way more for than I ever thought I would, but I don't regret it because I really love it and I think the value is going to go up. Let me know, and as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, or original content, click subscribe. Later.